Come to gloat? You got me fair and square. Ain't as bad as it could be. Ain't starving. They got back all the money, so they let me off cheap. I'm in for 20. Might even live that long if I'm lucky. It's a living. Better than starving. Didn't want to be a thief, but there ain't no work for a one-armed sailor, you know. Lost it when some rigging on the sails got tangled in a storm. I was getting it loose when the wind shifted. I was knocked aft and my arm was smashed. Like to die I was, trying to get the money to get a new arm. Reckon I'll never get one now. Okay, no hard feelings. You did your job, matey. Yeah, bye. Seems like my worst enemy's my only friend right now.
You do have a bit of intelligence about you. But don't overestimate yourself. There is nothing here that a non-scientist can even hope to comprehend. I am Dr. Mobius. For now, you are an ignorant peasant. If you wish to prove otherwise, you will have to pass the test. I have no time for stupid social noises. Save them for those with nothing better to do. I am Dr. Mobius, the greatest scientist on Science Island. Unfortunately, that understates my true genius, since I am surrounded by dolts. Fortunately, most of them have left me in peace at last. You reveal the depth of your ignorance by asking such a question. Every two-bit researcher knows the importance of pizza in scientific research. Pizza is the ultimate fuel. Someday we will invent cars, airplanes, even spaceships. Undoubtedly, they will need pizza to get anywhere. Of course, the pizza needs sufficient fire to achieve its full potency. Pepperoni and jalapeno toppings, those are the secret to a truly world-dominating pizza. Everything else is incidental. Those are incendiary. Science is the ultimate power. It bends everything else to its needs. Watch a glassblower make hard glass melt by applying a little heat. That is science at work. Ah, Gort. Now there is a truly worthwhile specimen. Have you noticed his magnificent upper body development, the finely tuned coordination in his extremities? And he manages to keep his mouth shut, unlike some. We created this island to keep out the prying eyes of jealous neighbors. Here we can pursue our research and experiments without fear of offending some petty peasant. You can find the results of past experiments everywhere around here. Just remember, there is no such thing as a failure in science. Only evidence against one hypothesis in favor of another. Had enough of science for now? I shouldn't wonder. You may safely assume that science has had enough of you as well. Yes! It is a pepperoni and jalapeno pizza, the ultimate blend of science and art. If we could but harness this power, we could rule the world! Care for a piece?
The soup for tonight is lobster brisk. Rover brought in a huge lobster for dinner, but Messy Tessie couldn't bear to drop the lobster alive into the boiling pot, so the cooks decided to get the lobster drunk first. Soon they were all singing Little Brown Jug, with the lobster singing harmony. While Tessie was reaching for the barrel of beer, she knocked over the flour, which soon covered everything. So they gave the lobster a bath and a group hug for being such a good sport, and turned him loose. Then they made the soup from his bath water.
You are highly fortunate to have entered into the presence of the epitome of the heroic prototype. I, Magnum Opus, have graced this guild with my magnificent presence.
Good see, Hero Man. Hero Man not talk too much. Better day now, Hero Man here. Toro okay until Magnum Man show up.
I, Magnum Opus, have transformed the Beast's Day from okay to a memorable event.
True, not easy forget Magnum Man. Too much hot air here.
It is warm in here. Rigorous exercise tends to produce heat.
Smells like sweat.
Sweat is a manly odor, Beast. Physical exercise cleans the body.
Water cleans body better. Work out here lots.
Mens sana in corpore sano, I, Magnum Opus, always say. You look as if you could use some exercise to build up some muscles. I am an excellent example of physical fitness.
Sad see go. Sad see Magnum Man stay.
I, Magnum Opus, permit you to speak with me. I, Magnum Opus, supreme warrior of the city-state of Nova Roma, unrivaled as a spearman, unparalleled as a shieldsman, and unsurpassed as a strategist, shall now show Silmaria how great I am. I, Magnum Opus, am here to win the rights of rulership and rule this little backwater city. They obviously need my indomitable leadership skills and matchless statesmanship. The Beast appears to be the guildmaster here. It seems that no one else wanted the job. Leaving so soon? You've hardly worked out at all. You will never become the epitome of the perfect physique as I have become.
Kalimera, are you interested in taking a boat ride today? Yasas, that is the Silmarian greeting. I am well, as always. My boat can be rented any morning before I go off to fish. I catch only a few fish each day. This is a bad time of year, for the large fish swim to deep water. Only the small fish remain near the shallows. The large fish are very good to eat. There's more meat than bone upon them, and they are easier to scale. Small fish are usually young fish who are avoiding the bigger predators. I use a rope net to catch them. For anchovies, I must use a cloth net. I mostly use anchovies to attract bigger fish, but they can be eaten. Would you like some? I am happy to share. Here, take a few. Yasas, that is the Silmarian farewell.
So what do you want? I'm busy. I'm always busy. I'll be glad to tell you about my weapons once you show me the dough. You won't find a better weapon than the ones I sell. Nice dealing with you. Nice dealing with you.
That's it. You've got it. I'd know its smell anywhere. It's got the scent of the sweat of the wild bull you're riding, the chill of a starlit night on the top of a mountain peak, the perfume of a lover's lips. How could I ever forget this? It's the drink that makes men become gods. It's adventure and glory and life. It's what you're here for, isn't it? It's why I was here for so long, I just didn't realize it. Ask me that question again when I've had my quaff of this stuff. I'd been dead for so long here, and I didn't even know it. This will bring me back to life again. You tasted it, didn't you? You couldn't help but drink deep the waters of the Hippocrene. It's the milk of Mother Nature, the liquor of inspiration, the very spirit of adventure. Come back here after I've had the chance to enjoy this. I'll try to find something you'd be interested in.
This is quite marvelous. An anchovy and artichoke pizza, the ultimate combination of ingredients. You have the makings of a true scientist. Feel free to look around and learn what lessons you can fathom.
Welcome back, lad. I wanted to really thank you in return for shaking the cobwebs from my head and dusting me off with the Hippocrene water. You know, there's not much I can give you in return for the Hippocrene water. I never was much into that magic stuff. I did meet a dying leopard man while traveling through the jungles of Tana once. He had a magical scroll on him. Said it was the worst magic there was. Destroys everything for miles, including the magic user. The old guy never had the nerve to try the spell, so he gave it to me. It's not much of a gift. Sometimes, though, a last resort is all that is left. Sure hope you never have to use it. It's a gorgeous morning today, isn't it? Makes me want to run outside and dive off the dock, swim to who knows where. It's that kind of a day. I am alive again. I feel like I've just wakened from a long sleep. I've got some books to write and stories to tell, and then I'm off to find some new adventures and new tales. Life's too short not to enjoy it fully. You want to know my real name? Which one do you want to know? My name is Davy Jones when I sail upon the sea. I've chorused with the sirens as they sang their songs to me. I've supped on Circe's island, though she thought I was a bore. And she's the only girl I hope to never see once more. It's beautiful, isn't it? There's only one in all the world. Kinda sad thinking of it all alone like that. Everyone needs a lover sometime. Farewell, and enjoy every moment of your adventure. Even the worst is better than being dead.